Hello students, I hope you all are fine. So students, today we are going to do the class 7 science, and today we will start the new chapter, that is chapter number 3rd. And the name of the chapter is Fiber to Fabric. So students, today is my first video on this chapter. So let's begin. So students, the clothes that we wear is made up of fibers, as we have learned about the previous classes that there are two kinds of fibers. First is natural fiber and second is synthetic fiber or man-made fiber. Now, what is natural fiber? The fiber that we obtain from the plants and from the animals is called natural fiber. So natural fiber we will get it from the plants or from the animals. That's why we called it natural fiber. Now what is man-made fiber? The man-made fiber is the chemical fiber that are synthesized by the men and they are made by the men. That's why we call them synthetic fibers or also the man-made fibers. So now let's see the examples of natural fibers. Now what are the fibers that we get from the plants? So cotton, jute and flax, they all are the natural fibers that we get from the plants. Now what are the animal fibers? Animal fibers are like wool and silk. And actually the animal fibers are natural protein fibers. That means the animal fibers are made up of protein. So students, in this chapter we will learn about the fibers that we obtain from the animals, or we can say in this chapter we will learn about the animal fibers, and that is the type of natural fibers. Fibers from animals. So the hairs on the animal body are fibers that are made up of proteins, and animal fibers may be fleece. When we called it fleece, when we are getting it from the sheep, and when we call it fur, when we are getting it from the cat or from the rabbit, and bristles, when we call it bristles, when we get it from the squirrel, and a special fiber, silk, and silk we get from the cocoon of silkworm. Then the most commonly used animal fibers are wool and silk. And what are the most common animal fibers? Wool and silk. So let's learn about them in detail, right? So production and processing of wool. How do we do the production of the wool? Now, as the wool is the common fiber, so wool fiber is natural hair that grow on the body of animal. So wool we will get from the animal, and it is called fleece. That is called fleece. What we call it? Fleece. And the fleece is composed of protein substance called keratin. Now the fiber we called it fleece, and the hairs on the animal body, that is the fiber, and that fiber we called it fleece. And this fleece is made up of protein, as I've explained you above also that animal fibers are made up of protein. And what is the name of that protein that makes the fleece? Keratin. What is the name? Keratin. So the protein keratin is composed of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and sulfur. Now this keratin is the protein, and this keratin is made up of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen and sulfur. Now the spongy feel of the wool fiber is due to the presence of crimps or curls in it. We feel the wool is spongy, right? That is due to that it has the crimps or the curls in it that make it spongy. Now this crimps creates pockets of air and give insulation to the wearer. So this crimps will help in providing the insulation. Wool fiber is scaly on its surface. It looks scaly. Now basically there are two kinds of hair in the fleece. When we talk about the fleece, then there are the two types of hairs. There are the two kinds of hairs in the fleece. The first is camp. The camp is a coarse fiber which is slightly thick. So camp is thick fiber and it is straight also. And camp is rough also. And that's why we generally discard it, because wool is soft. Now what is the another kind of fleece? The another kind of fleece is the soft under hair, and they have the crimps and they are fine and they are also soft. These fibers lie close to the skin, and wool is obtained from the fleece that contains only fine, soft and curly under hair. Now students, how we will identify that the wool has the good quality? Then more the crimps on the fiber, better is the wool quality. And crimps holds the fiber together and thus make the wool fluffy and more desirable. And flurry wool holds a lot of air, right? And what is air? Air is a bad conductor of heat, and it will make the wool good insulator of heat. Now neither the heat of the body of the wearer escape out into the air, nor the outside heat reaches to the body of the wearer. Therefore wearer feels warm. So students, that's all about today's class. I hope the content is clear to you. Let's check out our knowledge by looking some questions. So students, here are the questions, multiple choice questions, right? So question number 1, which of the following fiber is obtained from plants? Option A silk, B wool, C polyester and D cotton. And question number 2, wool fiber is fibroin, B keratin, C cellulose and D sericin. So students, that's all about today's class. Very soon I'll come with the new content. Till then all of you take care and bye bye, and thank you for the listening.